It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Will hand it off. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
And he's got it, no problem.
It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes a handoff. He moves his tackle. Solid gain there. Moves it up to the 32.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Off the RPO, caught to the right. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And there's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
To throw, it's Griffin. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 41.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Headed for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. is in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Hand off to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Vasquez. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the clear. That's it. Touchdown. Rebels. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Little. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Caught over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw.
Looking to scramble.
Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Blocked by the receiver. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. To the marker. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. On first and 10, looking to throw.
On the move now.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Vasquez. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Vasquez. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So a big moment here. It's a test of toughness. 4th and inches. Ball right at the 50. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
The Vols will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
To the air, it's Griffin. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, my gosh, that looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Back to pass. It's Griffin. And the receiver's got it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Vasquez. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Zips it down the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Like one more play here before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Gets it out quickly to the left side. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the first down. Dropping back, it's Griffin. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Vasquez.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable third on third down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Using his legs, it's Vasquez. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Little. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. He will score. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then it was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's wide open. Look out. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Important second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Alvarez. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. Put some space around the 30. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run it. It's Vasquez. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Finds his man. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's Ole Miss on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Grab by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Too much speed for the defense. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pop over the middle. It's Alvarez. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Rebels! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Little. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes a quick grab. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Dropping back, it's Griffin. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
Leaning on the run game here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him the third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.